I want to take the leap, but I'm so afraid to do so. This is a statement many of us are familiar with. This could be about starting your own business, making a major life change, applying for another job, or entering a new relationship. The idea of taking such a big step can be incredibly daunting. But what is actually holding us back? So first of all, it's important to understand that fear is a natural part of our human experience. So it helped us survive in the past, and it can also protect us from dangerous situations in the present. However, this fear can also lead to procrastination when it comes to taking steps that we desperately want to take. We may worry if we expose our idea or ourselves to vulnerability. We may even convince ourselves that it's better to not take any risks at all. But if we never take any risks, we'll remain in the same situation as we've always been. And this can leave us feeling frustrated, dissatisfied, and unhappy. It's important to remember that taking a leap doesn't necessarily mean that everything will go perfectly, but it does mean that we have the opportunity to grow and develop ourselves. Here are a few tips to help you take that leap. First of all, identify your fears and doubts. So instead of running away from them or trying to suppress them, identify them. So what is holding you back from taking the leap? What fear or doubt is playing a role here? Identify these and find out what is going on underneath the surface. Maybe there are past experiences that you're now projecting on the present that make you fearful to take the leap right now. And that means that you still need to process emotions from past experiences that need some space. And it could also be a way to see if it's justified, if it's really a fear that is valid. And it helps to look at the facts then. Tip number 2. Visualize the outcome. So try to imagine how you would feel when you take the leap and achieve the outcomes that you desire. This will help to motivate you and address any fears you have. 3. Make a plan. Because when you put your ideas on paper and create an action plan, you create clarity. Because what often happens is when we want to take a leap is that our goals are way too big and therefore overwhelm us and prevent us from ever getting started. While if you actually sit down with yourself and write down what steps need to be taken in order to get there, you'll have a more realistic plan in front of you that can actually motivate you. And this really helps you to work towards your goals step by step. Tip number 4, don't be afraid to ask for help. So there's nothing wrong with seeking help from friends, family, or even a professional like a coach. This can help you to discuss your fears and doubts and learn from others' experiences, or when you do this with a coach, to really help you to get deeper into what is going on underneath the surface so you better understand it, but also to give space to the emotions underneath. Because often we've learned strategies that helped us in the past but are not serving us anymore. And a coach is trained to help you uncover what is going on and to give space to the things that are asking for your attention. And from there on, it's easier to take the next steps. Tip number 5, accept that making mistakes is completely normal. So we're all human and we all make mistakes. It's important to accept that the things may go wrong and that it's not the end of the world. Learn from your mistakes and try again. And I would even suggest to invite mistakes to come on your journey. Instead of trying to do everything perfect and not to make mistakes, start your journey with saying, I'm going to make a lot of mistakes and I invite them because these will teach me things that will help me grow. So remember that taking the leap can lead to amazing experiences and opportunities. It's okay to be afraid. It's completely normal, but don't let your fear stop you from living and growing the life that you actually deep down desire. Take the time to explore your fears and doubts, make a plan, and take that first step. You'll be amazed at what's possible when you give yourself the chance to grow and thrive. I hope this was helpful for you, and please let me know in the comments below which of the ones I discussed are most helpful for you at this moment in your journey.